guys, in today's session we start a new chapter, and that is a moving charges and magnetism. Okay, and this chapter is quite interesting, and we in this chapter we studied about the magnetic fields and magnetic force, like electric field and electric force. Up to this session we discuss about the electric field and electric force. Okay, now let's come to this introduction. First we discuss something about this, then after we are going to the depth study of this chapter. A simple one teacher, actually Oersted, we call it, the name was of this teacher is what? Oersted. So first we discuss about the Oersted's observation. Means before the 200 years, the Oersted was performed the experiment. At that time he was found something, and by this after this magnetic field is comes into the pictures. Okay, now when he was performed some experiment, so consider which type of experiment he was performed and what he was observed at that time. So you consider any wire like this, that is what? A wire. So wire is always electrically neutral. You consider the wire is always electrically neutral. Electrically neutral means what? Why it is electrically neutral? Because number of proton is equal to number of electron. So net electric field produced by the wire is always zero in surrounding. Net electric field produced by the wire is zero in a surrounding. So you consider this is the wire. Suppose the current is just coming out from this one. Right now wire is like this. Okay, this suppose it is wire is like this in this form. Okay, so I am drawing this figure here also. You consider the front view. Front means, see, the wire is in this form. If you see from here, then is circle. If you see from top, then top is like this. So consider it is a wire. This is what? Wire. Okay, now it is a front view and that is a top view. Front view and that is what? Top view. When Oersted was performed this experiment, which is related to some electric current pass through this wire. So consider this electric current pass through the wire is just coming out from the plane. If you see from the top, if you see that is coming out like this. Consider, suppose that's this current is coming out. Okay, here current is coming out from the plane. Actually we know we use the two symbols here, such a circle with dot. The circle with dot we call it is a, this direction is coming out from the plane. The direction coming out from the plane, and this the circle with cross, direction into the प्लेन. आपको ये डायरेक्शन के सिंबल्स याद रखने इस चैप्टर में. तो ऐसे सर्कल डॉट किया है तो हम ऐसे इसे काउंट कर लेते हैं. चलो, दिस इज द वायर एंड द करंट इज कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम द प्लेन. सो यहाँ पे मैं इरेज करता तो इसको, क्योंकि मैंने वहाँ पे सेपरेट लिख दिया है. चलो, the direction is coming out from the plane symbol is like this. This circle is represents a wire. Sorry, this dot represents a wire like this. So wire. So when the current is passed through this wire, then magnetic needle shows some deflection. And when the current does not flow through this wire, magnetic needle does not shows any deflection. Before this experiment, actually Earth's magnetism is known. We know this Earth produces some magnetic field, but this here, see, electric field is completely absent. So magnetic needle shows some deflection when the current flow through this wire. It means there is some force is produced on a magnetic needle. What is the meaning of this? The force is produced on a magnet, means force is applied on a magnetic needle when the current is flow through it. So here Oersted observed this situation. When current is zero through the wire, magnetic needle does not shows any deflection. So magnetic needle does not shows any deflection. If you consider, if the means when Oersted observed performed this experiment, when Oersted was means on this current, at that time magnetic needle shows the current, so shows the deflection, but it is not, then magnetic needle does not show any observation, any deflection. When the current is flow, then magnetic needle shows us some particular deflection only. Okay, so see this magnetic needle, if we here the number of compasses are present, number of compasses are placed around this wire, then magnetic needle shows the deflection like this. Magnetic needle shows us some deflection like this. Okay, and this way, this all are the magnetic needle. This is the north pole and this is what, south pole. This one is means arrow represents the north pole and this one is tail represents the south pole. This head represents the north pole and tail represents the south pole. Okay, consider it as actually magnetic needle is like this. This is the original pictures of magnetic needle. Actually magnetic needle is just like this, but it's quite difficult to draw. So this is north, this is south. We just replace it like this with arrow. Okay, so this is one, this is south. This is the original pictures of magnetic needle. So when the current is zero, magnetic needle does not show any deflection. But when the current is not a zero, current is passed through the wire, then magnetic needle are a number of magnetic needle are arranged in this format. And this format means what? Along the tangential direction, along the tangential direction of a circle. See, along a tangential direction of a circle. So magnetic needle deflected and arranged tangentially along the tangential direction of a circle. Okay, so magnetic needle are deflected and arranged tangential like this, as I am just drawing this figure. It means in the surrounding something is produced. If you just see the top view, see this is a front view. Okay, here you arrange this number of needle. So along the wire, there is in circular format. In a circular format something is produced. So here something is produced, but it is not electric field. Something is produced but it is not an electric field. We don't know what is this produced, but you consider something is produced, but that's not electric field. Why? Because wire is electrically neutral, means electric field is zero. So what is this actually? So this is here something is produced. The something is what? Magnetic field. So after passing the some current through this wire, Oersted observed that in a surrounding magnetic field is produced. When current is flow through this wire and this needle is placed very near to this wire, if it is very far away, then this effect is very much lower. Means its effect is not more, its effect is much more lower. So here this deflection is means deflection is very small, so it's not observable. But when the needle is placed very small, very near to this wire, यहाँ पे जो needle है उसको अगर उसके distance wire से कम रखा, means you just place the needle at the very small distances from the wire, the needle shows the proper deflection and tangential direction. In which direction? Tangential. And we consider the Earth's magnetic field is neglected at that time if this needle is very near to it. Okay, so when current is flow, means what is the observation? So observation is what? When current is flow through the wire, when current is flow through the wire, the magnetic needle shows a deflection tangentially and magnetic field is produced in surrounding. This is the observation observed by the Oersted. Okay, when Oersted was performed this experiment based on a electric current passed through the any wire in a school, then at that time he observed this. When the current is flow through the wire, the magnetic needle shows some deflection, but here electric field is not present, so this deflection is not due to the electric field. So there is some another field is present. This another field is which one? That is a magnetic field. So when current is flow through it, means current is zero, the magnetic field is zero, and current is passed through it, magnetic field is present. Okay, so here in this case, when current is zero, magnetic field, let's we write in a short format, magnetic field does not produce, but when current is flow through it, magnetic field is produced. So here magnetic field is produced only due to this current. This magnetic field is produced only due to this current, and due to this magnetic field, some forces apply on this magnetic needle, and this magnetic needle is shows some deflection. So that is a simple observation. So what is a see? Initially, Earth magnetic means magnetic field is produced by the Earth. Okay, that's a very well-known thing. But electric current, moving charges also. Electric current means what? Moving charges. Moving charges produce the electric field. That is another things we have to know in this chapter. So that's what moving charges and magnetism. So in this chapter we studied about the magnetic field produced due to this moving charges. Okay, in this chapter we have to study about this one, the electric field produced due to the moving charges, or electric force due on this moving charges. We have to discuss about this in this whole chapter. Simple one. So when current is flow through this wire, magnetic needle shows some deflection, some force is applied on this needle due to this magnetic field, and in the surrounding of this wire, see, this is the wire, this is the surrounding, so this one is what? Magnetic field. That is a representation of magnetic field, exactly like a electric field. Electric field we also draw, so here we drawing the magnetic field in this way. Okay, when you change this direction of a current, this needle direction is also changed. That is another observation. If you change the direction of current, this needle direction is also changed by this way. See, suppose this current is into the plane, means here, suppose in this first case current is coming out from the plane, so in the second case current is into the plane. Into the plane means what? Direction into the plane means what? Circle with cross. Circle with cross represents a current is moving into the plane. Okay, that is a representation of a direction. Here in this chapter we represent the direction by this way. So all of you guys write down this note in your books properly. Okay, because we write this direction by this way. So if the current is flow in this way, then here this deflection like this, then in this situation deflection is opposite of this one. Okay, in this case deflection is opposite. If we change the current, if we change the direction of current, then the deflection of the needle is also changed. It means magnetic field is also changed. So right now if the situation is like this, see, this is the current and here, then the magnetic field is changed in this case. Here the magnetic field is like this, then here the magnetic field is like this. Okay, so direction of magnetic field is also changed. How to find the direction, means how we decide the direction of magnetic field and magnetic force, we discuss about it in detail, but later on. Right now you only consider this magnetic field is produced by this way. Okay, if you place this iron filling near to this wire, then this iron filling is just arranged in some proper format. Okay, so like this, see, if it is wire, consider, if it is a wire, when the current is zero, you place some Consider this iron filling like this. It's arranged randomly, but when the current is flow through this wire, this iron filling is arranged in this format. Suppose in this case, consider current does not equal to 0, means current is passed through the wire. So this all this filling are arranged in some proper format like this. Okay, so these fillings are arranged in this format. So here this is arranged because of magnetic field in this format. This all are the fillings are arranged in the proper format because of magnetic field. So whenever the current is flow through the wire, whenever the current is passed through the wire, at that time magnetic field is produced in a surrounding, in its surrounding, and it's produces some force on the charge. Is produces some force on a charge. So direction of magnetic field and the force due to the magnetic field we discuss after this one. So first you note this, then after we discuss about the two things. Here this main we have a two question. The first question is what? Direction of magnetic field, and second question is what? Force due to magnetic field. We discuss these two cases, okay, in detail. Direction of magnetic field, and second one is what? Force due to the magnetic field. First you note this, then after we discuss this two topic. Note it. Okay, let's come to this next one, the direction of magnetic field. First of all, magnetic field is denoted by B. Okay, magnetic field is denoted by B. This is a symbol. Like electric field is denoted by E, similar way magnetic field is denoted by B. Okay, that is a symbol of magnetic field. Now we have two cases here. Direction of magnetic field in case of current carrying wire, in case of current carrying loop. So we have a two cases, we have to remember this both. So let's we start with the case 1 here. So direction of magnetic field in case of current carrying wire. We discuss about the current carrying loop in this one, okay, but later. First we discuss about the same one. The current carrying wire. Current carrying wire means we just discuss this case. Any wire is given to you, then how this magnetic field is produced. Then in this both this case, if you have to finding out the direction, then use right hand thumb rule, and you understand it properly. You have to find the, if you just use the right hand thumb rule to find the direction of magnetic field which is produced by the current carrying wire or which is produced by the current carrying loop. Okay, so let's we draw this figure for more understanding. You consider this is the wire, this is the wire, and suppose current is passed in this direction. Current is passed in this direction. So as we know, if the wire is given to you, then magnetic needle are arranged along the tangentially. It means the magnetic field produced like in a circular form. Means if you consider any points on a circle, then magnetic field is along the tangential direction. What is the direction of magnetic field along this means in a surrounding of this wire? In magnetic field in such a way, so that you give the direction along a tangent. Tangent means circle. So you just draw the circle here like this. You draw the circle anywhere. If that is the first circle, okay, like this, or you just draw the another circle. So there is a two possibility. So I means actual situation is like this, huh? That is a wire, and I am drawing the circle in this way. If you see the top view, that is a wire, I am drawing the circle in this way. Okay, so let's we draw the top view. If you see the top view, okay, then current is coming out. See, if you see from here, then current is coming out. Coming out, so current is drawn in such a way. Okay, circle with dot. Same figure I am drawing this one. So that is the front view, then it is a top view here. Okay, what is this? Front view, then this is what? Top view. So if you see from top, current is coming out. See, right now plane is this. okay, and current is coming out means this one, and this circle is, you draw the circle, then like this circle, so यहाँ पे आप circle बना दो ऐसे, so that is the first circle, here it is a second circle. That is a two possibility. Maybe magnetic field is clockwise, maybe magnetic field is anti-clockwise, but which one we have to decide, clockwise or anti-clockwise? Then at that time use the right and thumb rule to get the direction of the magnetic field. So first, whenever this current carrying wire is considered, you just use the right hand and arrange your right hand thumb along the current. चलो along the current, आप यहाँ पे भी रख सकते हो, यहाँ पे भी रख सकते हो, ठीक है. Again, how to use the right hand? How to use the right hand thumb rule? In this case, use the right hand to decide the direction of a magnetic field in case of current carrying wire or in case of loop. Here, which one is a straight? Right now, straight wire is given to you. So arrange your thumb along the current. Arrange your thumb along the direction of current. So current is like this, upward right now. If you consider this figure, then current is coming out. Then arrange your thumb along the direction of current. So first step. Okay. So chalo ऐसे रख दिया. Okay. Where is your finger? So your finger is like this. Your curl finger is like this. Okay. You just curl your finger like this. You curl your finger in a circular form. So this is the current, this is the current. Your curl finger like this, means here, this one. So that is the direction of magnetic field. Here, this is the direction of magnetic field like this. Do you understand? Arrange the right hand thumb. Arrange the right hand thumb along the current. So current यहाँ पे ऐसे है, तो यहाँ पे parallel arrange करो ऐसे. अरेंज किया. कर्ल योर फिंगर. सो फिंगर को कर्ल की, तो कैसे फिंगर आई? ऐसे ऐसे आई, मतलब मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन नहीं हुई, ठीक है. सो स्टेप नंबर 1, अरेंज योर थंब पैरेलल टू करंट. In this case, arrange your thumb parallel to current. So curl finger gives us direction of magnetic field. So if you consider this situation, the upward, then here like this. Okay. So here this one is a direction of magnetic field. This is what actually magnetic field. So here in this case use the two rules. Rule number 1, arrange right hand thumb in the direction of current. Arrange right hand thumb in the direction of current. And step number 2, direction of magnetic field is in the direction of curl finger. Magnetic field is in the direction of curl fingers. Okay. So this is the simple method to decide the direction. कोई भी स्ट्रेट वायर आपको गिवन है और आपको मैग्नेटिक फील्ड चाहिए, तो आपको यही करना है. सो डायरेक्शन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इन केस ऑफ करंट कैरिंग वायर बाय द यूजिंग ऑफ राइट हैंड थंब रूल. अगेन सपोज सी वायर इज लाइक दिस. Consider this wire is like this and you have to finding out direction. Then arrange your right hand thumb parallel to the current. So parallel to current. Your curl finger is like this. So magnetic field is like this. Do you understand? In the surrounding, magnetic field is like this. If the wire is like this in any direction, like this, so you arrange your thumb along this one. So magnetic field is along the curl finger. Right? Only use the right hand thumb. Okay. Right hand. So magnetic field is like this. In a circular format along this wire. Okay. So actually magnetic field is in a perpendicular plane. Magnetic field is in the perpendicular plane of the wire. Right now the situation is like this. So this magnetic field is in the perpendicular plane to the current. So simple one. Here in this case magnetic field is in the perpendicular plane to the wire. तो वायर ऐसे है, ऐसे, तो ऐसे परपेंडिकुलर प्लेन रखो आप, तो वहाँ पे आप सर्कल जिस जो भी बना रहे हो आप सर्कल, वो सर्कल की डायरेक्शन में क्या होगा आपका मैग्नेटिक फील्ड। लेकिन ये याद रखने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं, आपको यही याद रखना है, अरेंज योर राइट हैंड थंब इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ कर्ल फिंगर्स। ओके, व्हेन द करंट इज in a straight wire, but if you consider case 2, it's completely opposite of this one. Case 2, what is this case 2? Direction of magnetic field in case of current carrying लूप, करंट कैरिंग लूप। यहाँ पे क्या था, करंट कैरिंग वायर, यहाँ पे क्या है, करंट कैरिंग लूप। मतलब लूप है आपके पास, उसमें करंट फ्लो हो रहा है। सो यू कंसिडर लाइक दिस टाइप ऑफ सिचुएशन, सपोज इट इज अ लूप ऑफ वायर, ओके, हियर दिस वन इज अ वायर एंड हियर दिस वन इज अ लूप। वायर जो है लूप के फॉर्म में, तो क्या होगा, तो फिर मान लो कि आपकी करंट जो है कुछ इस डायरेक्शन में पास हो रहा है, करंट इज फ्लो इन दिस वे लाइक दिस। So you consider this type of situation. Consider, suppose it is a loop and current is flow in this form. Means current is in a circular form here. Then here how to use the right hand? So arrange your fingers. Arrange your finger in the direction of current. तो current अभी ऐसे पास हो रहा है. So arrange your finger like this. Then thumb is coming out. See again. If you consider this situation, then current is just pass in a circular form because loop is given to us. So arrange your fingers, arrange your finger in this direction of the current. So यहाँ पे ऐसे कर्ल फिंगर है, ऐसे यहाँ पे कर्ल करंट है, तो फिर थंब कहाँ पे है, आउटसाइड, यहाँ पे थंब कैसा है, आउटसाइड. So in this situation, the magnetic field in inside region it's outside. Anywhere. Like this. Then in the outer region it is inside. So यहाँ पे अगर आप बात करें तो यहाँ पे कैसा होगा, inside. Do you understand? यहाँ पे नहीं ड्रॉ करता हूँ क्योंकि यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. चलो, तो फिर कुछ ऐसा हुआ, देखो यहाँ पे ऐसे है, इसमें से करंट ऐसे फ्लो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे जो भी थंब है वो इनसाइड की डायरेक्शन होगी, ठीक है, आउटसाइड की उसके अपोजिट. देखो यहाँ से ऐसे, यहाँ से करंट जा रहा है तो यहाँ से फील्ड ऐसे आया और ऐसे एंड हुआ, और यहाँ से फिर से ऐसे आया, सेम लूप. ओके, एक्चुअली मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइन्स आर फॉर्मिंग अ क्लोज लूप. Magnetic field lines are forming a closed loop. So what happened here? See, this one from what you just follow this rule. Rule number 1 is what? Whenever this loop is given to you and the current is flow through the loop, then arrange your curl finger in the direction of the current. Right now that is a loop. Then this current is flowing in this direction. I am just given this direction of current. This is the direction of current. Okay, and this one is the direction of magnetic field. See. Arrange your curl finger in the direction of current. So arrange कर दो ऐसे. So thumb is coming out, but this thumb is gives a direction of magnetic field inside the loop. So this thumb is coming out. So magnetic field is coming out. So like this, see, coming out and going into. So inside is coming out and outside is going into. There is a two cases. If you consider the inside area of a loop, then the magnetic field is coming out. If you consider the outside area of the loop, surrounding of the loop, then it's going into. There is a both possibility. So this type of situation, this magnetic field coming out, going into, and coming out. Do you understand? So like this, you have to written here. Here it's coming, going out, and its outside region it is. Sorry, coming out, going out, not going out. That's coming out and going into. Here it is coming out and here it is going into. So by this way you get the answer of a means you get the direction of a magnetic field produced by the current carrying wire. So how we write these two steps here? So step number 1, what is the step number 1? Arrange the right hand thumb in the direction of current. यहाँ पे वही करना है, arrange the curl fingers in the डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट, क्योंकि यहाँ पे करंट ही कर्ल है तो उसमें मतलब जहां पे कर्ल है वहां पे फिंगर रखनी है, जहां पे स्ट्रेट है वहां पे थंब रखना है. सो दैट इज फर्स्ट स्टेप. व्हाट इज द सेकंड स्टेप? द सेकंड स्टेप इज व्हाट? मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ कर्ल फिंगर. सो यहाँ पे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ राइट हैंड thumb inside the loop. ओके, यहाँ पे राइट हैंड थंब तो आउटसाइड आ रहा है, इस केस में राइट हैंड साइड आउटसाइड है, लेकिन यहाँ पे दोनों ही है, कमिंग आउट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है, गोइंग इनटू भी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, दोनों ही केस है. तो फिर कैसे कंसिडर कैसे करना है? जो भी थंब डायरेक्शन हो इनसाइड लेनी है, उसकी अपोजिट डायरेक्शन आउटसाइड लेनी है. ठीक है. सो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज इन डायरेक्शन ऑफ राइट हैंड थंब इनसाइड द लूप. अगर ऐसा होता, करंट ऐसे फ्लो होता होगा, आप ऐसा मान लो, the current is supposed to be flow and opposite to this, like this. So call your finger like this. So thumb is inside. Thumb is inside means what? The inside area, thus magnetic field into the plane, and thus it's coming out from the plane outside area. In outside area, thus magnetic field is coming out from the plane. So thus both are possible. Okay. So this is the two steps to finding out the direction of magnetic field in the case of for first one straight wire and second one is current carrying loop. So current carrying wire given है या फिर current carrying loop given है, राइट हैंड थंब का यूज करके आप मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन जो है फाइंड कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. और आपको दोनों ही याद रखने का कि जब भी हम इसकी थ्योरी डिस्कस करेंगे, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो की डायरेक्शन जो है हमें राइट हैंड थंब से ही फाइंड करते हैं. ठीक है. सो राइट हैंड थंब रूल आपको अच्छी तरह से सीखना है और आपकी पूरी थ्योरी जो है आपको एडिशनल नोट्स में लिख देनी है. अगर आपको ये नहीं आता है, मतलब आपका जो टेक्स्ट बुक का पार्ट है वो भी आपको प्रॉब्लम, मतलब उसमें भी आपका प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा, क्योंकि डायरेक्शन के बिना आपको मतलब काफ़ी सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं कर पाएंगे. ठीक है. तो इसलिए डायरेक्शन का टॉपिक्स यहाँ पे अलग से लिया है. सो पूरा टॉपिक्स जो है एडिशनल नोट्स में आप नोट कर लो. ठीक है. Okay, guys, comes to this next one, source and the field. If the different source is given to you, then the some field is produced or some field is applied some force on the charges. Okay, so here the source is generally the different charges. So let's we consider one by one. If you consider the static charge, if static charge is produces some force, okay, or static charge produces some field, what happen? See, in case of static charge, if the current is flow, so when the current is flow means what? The charge is moving, then the magnetic field is produced. But here if the charge is static, then magnetic field is not produced. So you consider any static charge like this, suppose Q, then in the surrounding, in only one charge is present, then in the surrounding there is only electric field is produced. As we know, E is equal to KQ upon R square. As per this one, along the sun, this electric field is produced, but by the static charge, magnetic field is 0. Thus B is what? 0. If you consider the static charge. Why? Because static charge does not produce any current, and so it does not produce any magnetic field, as we studied in a previous one. Okay. So if the source is static charge, only electric field is produced, magnetic field is 0. This is the case. Electric field is produced, but electric field is produced, but magnetic field is 0. Second case पे चलते हैं. How much, and in this case how much force is produced? If in this surrounding, if I am put some any charge like Q naught, any test charge, then how much force is produced on this one? So force due to electric field is given as a Q naught E or QE, simple. F is equal to what? QE. Thus force produced by the electric field. Okay, so this is the one simple equation as we study. But if you consider the moving charge, If you consider any moving charge, so there is a two case, charge is moving with a constant velocity, charge is moving with a constant acceleration. Then what happen? So if you consider the V is present, charge is moving. Okay, so any charge you consider that is a charge, it's moving with some speed, velocity. Charge is moving with some velocity, then it produces a current. It means it produces a magnetic field in a surrounding. And charge is present only alone. If charge is alone, it means electric field is produced also. So in this situation, if moving charge, then electric field is produced in surrounding, as well as magnetic field is produced in surrounding. How we find the direction and everything? By the right hand thumb rule. So don't worry about this magnetic field. And direction of electric field is what? It's if point charge is present, then it's in a spherical form. Okay, with the center is Q. So here if V is constant, then this both the field has produced. But is V is vary, if suppose V does not equal to constant, then electric field is produced, magnetic field is also produced, and here radiation is also produced. Some energy is lost in the form of radiation. So here radiation of energy, this is an additional case if we know, but in this chapter we just limited our theory up to this one. Okay, so when the moving charge is given to you, then by the using of moving charge, some magnetic field is produced, some electric field is produced. It means some force is applied, some force is applied. In this case, if V is 0, magnetic field is 0. It means this whatever the force produced by the magnetic field, it depends on the velocity of a charge. It depends on the velocity of a charge. So you consider this type of situation. See, we know about this force due to the electric field like this. This is what? Force due to electric field on charge. But if you have to finding out the force due to magnetic field on charge, then the Q is required. बिकॉज मूविंग चार्ज अगर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करता है तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड मूविंग चार्ज पे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो है एक्सटर्नल अगर प्रेजेंट है तो फोर्स भी अप्लाई करता होगा. सो हाउ मच फोर्स इज अप्लाइड बाय द एक्सटर्नल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑन द मूविंग चार्ज. सो यू कंसीडर दिस टाइप ऑफ सिचुएशन. सपोज इट इज अ एक्सटर्नल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. What is this external magnetic field? B. You consider this is the moving charge Q, and Q is moved, suppose along any direction, its velocity is what? V. If the angle is what? Theta. Okay, so one experimental result we have to write here. So experimentally, magnetic force on moving charge. Okay, magnetic force on moving charge, and this equation is written experimentally. And actually this equation was found by the Lorentz. Okay, so we discuss about the Lorentz force later on, but what is the magnetic force? So Fm, this force is a vector quantity, so Fm is given as a Q into V cross B. Q is equal to what? V cross B. If you know the angle between V and B, then you also write the same equation in this format. Mean magnitude Fm is equal to QVB sin theta. क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट है तो आंसर क्या होगा? sin theta. In magnitude, that is a direction also. This is what? Direction. And magnetic force is always perpendicular to the V and B both. Right now is supposed to be V is in this direction, B is in this direction. Use the right hand thumb rule for the cross product as we studied in a vector. Okay, so V cross B, so inside in this given situation V is here, B is here, so V cross B means what? Use the right hand thumb rule. Arrange the right hand parallel to the V. Arrange किया. It's you just call your fingers towards the second quantity. यहाँ पे second quantity कौन सी है? B. तो ये V है, ये B है. So like this. So your thumb is inside. It means यहाँ पे जो चार्ज है उस पे जो फोर्स अप्लाई होगा वो कौन सी डायरेक्शन में अप्लाई होगा? फोर्स में inside. So this is the direction of magnetic field. So how to find the direction of magnetic force? Okay, direction of magnetic force. Direction of magnetic force. Use right hand thumb rule. Use right hand thumb rule. Arrange your right hand finger parallel to the V. Curl your fingers towards the B. So thumb direction is equal to force direction. Thumb direction is equal to what? Force direction. In the present situation, the force is into the plane, and this Fm is always perpendicular to V and B both. Fm is perpendicular to V and B both. Okay, so आप ये भी यहाँ पे नोट कर लो. Fm is perpendicular to V and B both. ठीक है, Fm is perpendicular to V and B both, क्योंकि क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट है तो उसका जो भी प्लेन बनता है उसको परपेंडिकुलर रहेगा. आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो. तो Fm is perpendicular to the plane which is formed by the V and B. Fm is perpendicular to the plane which is formed by the V and B both. Okay, so this is our simple case, and that is a magnetic force, which is magnetic force on a moving charge. If velocity is 0, magnetic force is 0. If velocity present, then magnetic force is present. If charge is negative, then put the Q with sign here. Okay, this is the direction of magnetic force on positive charge. So यहाँ पे आपको A भी नोट्स करना है. Put Q with sign. यहाँ पे Q की वैल्यू आपको साइन के साथ रखनी है. अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन रखा है तो आपको वहां पे Q की जगह पे माइनस ही रखना है, और अगर प्रोटॉन है तो वहां पे आपको Q की जगह पे प्लस ही रखना है. ठीक है, सो यू पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ Q विथ साइन इनटू दिस इक्वेशन. Okay, and the third case, if you consider wire, if you change the source, like this third case supposed to be wire, thus conducting wire means current carrying wire. Wire means what? Current carrying wire. Current carrying wire. Then thus wire is electrically neutral. Wire is electrically neutral. It means electric field is 0. Okay, so current carrying wire मतलब I does not equal to 0. If I does not equal to 0, then magnetic field is produced. So these are the means based on different sources you gives your answer. So by this way, if any charge is given to you, Q, which is placed inside, which is moving inside the electric field and magnetic field both, then both the forces are applied on this charge. And the net force on this charge is given by the Lorentz force. So let's we write another equation, and that is what? Lorentz force. So Lorentz was found this experiment, this equation, this result was found by the Lorentz experimentally, experiment based on the Amperes and other physicists. Okay, so how the Lorentz force is? Lorentz force is what? The net force on charge in magnetic field and electric field. This is the Lorentz force. So net force produced on a charge on a due to the magnetic field and electric field both. So this Lorentz force is supposed to be right F. Then F is equal to F electrical plus F magnetic. अब मान लो कि यहाँ पे इस रीजन में इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड भी है, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड भी है. ऐसा मान लो यहाँ पे ऐसा इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है कोई, सपोज ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड आप मान लो कि ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है. इस रीजन में ऐसा मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है और चार्ज इसमें मूव कर रहा है. ऐसे कोई भी डायरेक्शन मान लो आप, कोई भी डायरेक्शन में से कोई चार्ज Q है और V वेलोसिटी से मूव कर रहा है. तो अब यहाँ पे दोनों ही फोर्स अप्लाई होंगे. force due to the magnetic field as well as force due to the electric field, and this net force on the charge is gives as a Lorentz force. So Lorentz force F is equal to Fe plus Fm. तो आप इसका आंसर कैसे लिख सकते हो? देन F is equal to Fe तो ऑलवेज क्या होता है? QE होता है. So QE plus what is Fm? Magnetic force. Magnetic force is given by Q V cross B. So plus Q V cross B. So this is the equation of Lorentz force on a charge. This equation was found by the Lorentz experimentally, and we have to write this equation here. Okay, and the direction of this force is fine. Now what is the magnitude? Magnitude of the Lorentz force is given by F is equal to under root Fe square. एक्चुअली डायरेक्शन तो पहले फाइंड करनी होगी, तो ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते क्योंकि अभी इस केस में तो ओके है क्योंकि परपेंडिकुलर है दोनों ही फिर, लेकिन दोनों ही फिर परपेंडिकुलर नहीं हो तो वो केस में क्या करना है? और वैसे मतलब आपको पहले फाइंड करके आपको वेक्टर का यूज करके मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड करना है. ठीक है, सो फाइंड द मैग्नीट्यूड बाय यूजिंग वेक्टर रूल. यहाँ पे मैं अंडर फर्स्ट कंपोनेंट सेकंड कंपोनेंट क्यों नहीं लिख रहा हूँ? इस केस में ओके दोनों परपेंडिकुलर है तो लिख सकते हो, लेकिन अगर ऐसा भी हो सकता है इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बोथ आर पैरेलल टू ईच अदर, बोथ आर एट 30 डिग्री टू ईच अदर. So we not write any equation about for this magnitude. So this you just write the vector form. ओके, वेक्टर फॉर्म का यूज करके पहले इक्वेशन बनाओ, उस इक्वेशन का यूज करके आप मतलब वेक्टर रूल का यूज करके आप मैग्नीट्यूड भी फाइंड कर सकते हो. अदरवाइज आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हो कि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड सेपरेटली मतलब Fe सेपरेटली फाइंड करो, Fm सेपरेटली फाइंड करो, दोनों की डायरेक्शन फाइंड करके आप उस इक्वेशन में रख देना तो भी मिल जाएगा. मीन्स यू कैन चूज द मेथड बाय योर सेल्फ, बट दिस इज व्हाट द नेट फोर्स ऑन अ चार्ज, net force on a moving charge. If the V is 0, then this force is becomes 0, only QE is applied. Okay, so the depending situation, this force is vary. If the V is vary, then the force is also vary. This force is may be constant, may not be, depending on the given situation. Okay, now if you consider one simple thing, here the sin theta is used, so here also sin theta is coming. So if theta between the velocity and B is 0 over pi, the magnetic force is 0. So here you must be right, if theta is equal to 0 over pi, so sin 0 कितना होता है इसमें? 0. sin pi भी कितना होता है? 0. So अगर ऐसा कोई केस है तो फिर मैग्नेटिक फोर्स कितना हो जाएगा? 0. Magnetic force is what? 0. So at that time only electric field force is applied. At that time only you consider Fe here, Fm you put Fm is equal to 0 in this equation. Okay, when theta, if consider this velocity is parallel to the field. अगर velocity field को parallel है या फिर anti parallel है, parallel means 0, anti parallel means pi, then the magnetic force 0. So at that time you put this terms is equal to 0, only consider F is equal to QE. Okay, so by this way you just find the net force on the charge. ओके, एंड इक्वेशन आपको याद रखना है, काफ़ी टाइम हम इक्वेशन जो है यूज़ करने वाला है. ठीक है, और ये फोर्स मैक्सिमम कब होगा? व्हेन दिस फोर्स इज मैक्सिमम, व्हेन साइन थीटा इज मैक्सिमम. सो फोर्स इज मैक्सिमम व्हेन द थीटा इज इक्वल टू पाई बाय 2. सो नोट नंबर 1, नोट नंबर 2, व्हेन थीटा इज इक्वल टू पाई बाय 2, Fm इज मैक्सिमम. तो पाई बाय 2 एंगल के लिए आंसर क्या होगा? Fm इज इक्वल टू Q इंटू V इंटू B इंटू साइन पाई बाय 2, साइन पाई बाय 2 1. सो Fm का आंसर पाई बाय 2 एंगल के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? QVB. क्या हो जाएगा आंसर? QVB. ठीक है, तो आप इस इक्वेशन का यूज करके मतलब जब भी पाई बाय 2 है तो आपको मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का इक्वेशन यही रखना है. व्हेन द वेलोसिटी एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बोथ आर perpendicular to each other, at that time you put this value. When both are parallel or anti-parallel to each other, you put this value. Okay, because एक केसेस है काफ़ी टाइम हम क्वेश्चंस में आते हैं, इसलिए यहाँ पे मैंने सेपरेटली लिख दिया. ओके, एट दैट टाइम यहाँ पे आप वैल्यू रख के फाइंड भी कर सकते हो. क्लियर है? चलो पूरी थ्योरी आपकी बुक्स में नोट्स कर लो.